get them going. They're off and running. Men's 4x800 meter relay. LSU in lane 1, Kansas in 2, Ole Miss 3. Texas is participating. South Plains Junior College, the defending champ. Clemson, Houston, Kansas State. I get through that just in time for them to break for the rail. Meet record here held by Texas A&M, 7:15.99. Set that back in 2012. The Aggies absent from the meet this year, participating in the Florida relays down in Gainesville.
But the all-time record, look who that is, the Sun Devils from ASU, 7:08. I would have loved to have seen who was on that team clear back in 1984. But let's go back to last year. South Plains Community College, they walk away with the victory against a ton of big Power 5 schools. They go 7:20.31. It was a new school record for them, but all-time number 2 in the junior college ranks. And just to show you how good that is, when comparing against Division I schools, it would have been all-time number 19.
So Amon Thornton went through in the very first, in the lead up to the very first lap for Clemson, but he's now been passed out in front by Aaron Tanui of South Plains Junior College. So a good second 400, second lap here of 2 by the youngster from South Plains.
Well, playing that move really well, too.
I was gonna say, now look at him just pull away. Great momentum with about 200 meters to go, and he is powering away. Love to give South Plains another victory. This would be a huge victory for them. This is really solid squads in this men's 4x8.
Very strong push to the exchange for Texas. 149 first leg there for South Plains.
So they certainly appear to be up to the challenge. Clemson now giving chase as well.
And Clemson's one of those schools that you see their sprinters, but they are a school who continually produces great 800 meter runners. They'll always have somebody in the 800 meter final at the NCAA Indoor Championships, both on the men's and the women's side. So Mark Elliott, who's a long distance runner himself through college and then post collegiately, has done a great job at Clemson, making them relevant here in the 800 meters.
Traquan Francis has the carry in the second leg for South Plains. And just behind them, the Kansas Jayhawks.
A.J. Green on that leg right there, making a big move, big push to settle in just behind South Plains, who took the baton with a significant lead, and that has dwindled. 57-second first 400 for that most recent leg.
A.J. Green warming up. 2 weeks he'll be on his home track for the Kansas relays, another old and prestigious meet here in the country. They haven't held it the last couple of years, COVID and some changes, so they'll have the 100th Kansas relays coming up in Lawrence in a couple of weeks.
Great chase pack there, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, trying to reel in those top 2 as they go in to make the next exchange.
A.J. Green's doing a good job. He has to stay in contact here. He can't let South Plains. They won this event by 4 seconds last year. If you shake loose of this pack and get a big lead, it's really hard to come back to it. A.J. Green, 1:48.09 for a personal best in the 800 meters. He did a great job putting them back in this race.
So they hand off fairly close. And yeah, Kansas enjoyed the lead for about, I don't know, 20 meters. And then here comes South Plains, and here comes Clemson.
Pretty aggressive move there to take the stick, take the baton, and then go all the way out, make a move on the turn. That's a tough way to run. A lot of work there up front, running that extra distance. Looks like that's Therese Roden from Clemson, an All-American indoors in the 800. And John, this is the way we know he likes to run. That's exactly what he did at the NCAA championships. Got out there really quick up front with Navasky Anderson of Mississippi State.
And he's probably their best they have to offer. So I'm kind of surprised he is not the anchor leg here, but as Dan had said, you want to keep close. And if you can get that guy there and put him in front and run your best leg, then you have strategized wisely as a coach.
52 seconds
Guys
for that 400.
Yeah, we're not messing around here.
Very ambitious. But look at this. The group of 3 now had completely broken away.
Javon Hall for South Plains holding on there along with Reese. Therese Roden. And Kansas trying to give chase best they can in third position, holding on there. Quentin Whaleon. Trying to double check the number on him. But now stretching it out, Hall. Good, strong final corner and pushing it down the home stretch. So in an effort to defend their title, South Plains Junior College will take the stick on the anchor leg with a comfortable lead.
Shivani Hall, what a finish there. Last 100 meters, 148.3 for the South Plains runner. But it was they were all together at 150 meters to go in that leg, and Hall just pulled away, gave them a substantial 5 to 7 meter lead here going into the final leg.
Kamar Farquharson is the guy who's got the baton, and he is stretching it out. Kamar Farquharson. Now again, this is South Plains Community College, so this youngster will show up next year or the year after at somebody's D1 program, and he is blazing through. Get the split on this first 400 on him, but he has put everybody to sleep. Now can he
48
power
seconds
through? Come on.
As he got to the 100-meter mark, took a quick glance, checked over that left shoulder to see where he was, and they were way off in his peripheral vision back there, still on the turn.
48?
7:15.99, the meet and the stadium record. We got to keep an eye on that as he gets 200 meters to go. If he can cover that last 200 meters in 30 seconds or less, he's going to be right there at the record.
The last leg before him was 148.32, so he goes 48, he runs 60, he ran the same thing. He's laboring a little bit there, but the folks behind him, Clemson and KU, they're running out of track.
Well, here he comes, and the national junior college record is 7:19.24. He's chasing that right now.
Oh, they're gonna beat that by a large margin. Kamar Farquharson back to back for the youngsters from South Plains. What an impressive performance, and a 1:45.6 final carry.
Okay, so they get the meet record, they get the stadium record, the national junior college record as well, and they destroy the Power 5 schools for the second year in a row.
Right, and who are they? Look at the front of that jersey. Texans. Here at the Texas Relays.
Congratulations to them, and Coach Eric Vance attended Baylor while in college. Pole vaulter. He's former pole vaulter, coaching all these distance guys now.
South Plains, 2 years in a row. They're not sneaking up on anybody in 24, that's for sure. An impressive and record-breaking performance from the Texans.